everyone, and welcome to day 27 of our 40 days of well-being concepts for balance. I'm Rice and Nazaire, the author of Balance is a Juggling Act, How to Start a Mental Revolution for a Change in Thought, from which these 40 concepts are being pulled. And today I just wanted to do some reflection on the well being concept of today. Energy protection is essential to well being as it applies to our current environment. In light of recent events, energy protection is more essential than ever because fear can be a really aggressive robber of our energy. And as a human emotion, fear is just really a natural messenger to tell us that we have a problem to solve for survival. And that could either be something physical or it could be survival of our identity. And so it gives us the adrenaline to push through to a solution. It gives us speed, it gives us strength, it gives us a heightened sense of awareness of our environment. And yet, we have to take a second line of defense, and that fear is the first line of defense for survival. And then the second line of defense is enthusiasm for new possibilities. Because fear that's infused with enthusiasm for new possibilities helps us to like empty out the old, like it's an old bag that we just turn upside down, dump everything out, and we create a void. And that void is leaving space for enhanced opportunity. It's leaving space for excited solutions. And we have to remember that we have the capability to remove all those obstacles from our path, to empty out that bag and to actualize what it is that we set out to achieve, what is new and what is going to work for us. So, in order to do that, part of energy protection requires policing our thoughts, our attentions, of, of getting rid of old stories that we were told. And that is so true because we are what we think we are. And when we constantly focus on how stressed we are, how tired we are, how busy or how awful our day is, then we're going to get stressed, tired, busy, awful. That's what's going to show up in our lives. So let's be mindful of what we're thinking and how we're talking to ourselves, as well as being mindful of the people, places, and things that are around us and affect us. After all, if we don't own our own energy, somebody else will. So, the reading for today, energy protection is essential to well being. You protect your mental energy in many ways, including alone time, removal of things that clutter your space and energy, expressing how you feel, canceling commitments when feeling overwhelmed, changing your mind when you learn a higher truth, developing a sustaining personal mantra. For example, mine is clarity, prosperity, and vitality are mine to share with all humanity. Also, creating a home sanctuary where you can reflect, honor, and meditate by grounding yourself in nature and or getting lost in soothing frequencies. Opting out can be your first line of defense. Protect your energy with mental health days to restore balance and give you space for quiet reflection. Do this before it becomes an urgent need. All it takes is practice, intention, and knowing that mental well being and balance are worth it. Today, choose how you protect your energy from energy vampires, whether they be friends, family, the environment, or situations. So now let's take some time to journal. If you have the book, grab your pen. I'm going to turn up the music so that we have some music to help us meditate on this journaling for a minute or two, and then I will close out. And if you're not yet finished journaling, please continue to do so. Take as much time as you need. It's great to get things out on paper and get things clear in our mind. So, today, in addition to the well being concept, I want to invite you to protect your energy with imagining a life that you would love to live, to image it, and to not develop those pictures of a life of fear that someone else would want to push upon us. And it's actually a new era, and it's time to get past our fear based thinking. Have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow for day 28 of 40 days of well-being concepts for balance.